This is the visitors. This is the intermediate men's Coxless Fours. Intermediate meaning that basically only international crews, representatives crews can't ever. So really top class event. And we've got Cambridge University and on the far side in their distinctive light blue. And they are facing Ruderclub Allemannia von 1866 und Hamburg und der Hamburger und Germania Ruderclub Deutschland.
Very well done. Awesome, you nailed that. That's fantastic. Yeah, and here the crew's gone off very aggressively again. Germania moved over a little bit close to Cambridge. Quite a lot of experience in that Cambridge crew, some under-23 trialists and previous Henley competitors.
It's got a makings of a great race here. Umpire John Hedger raises his hand, just warning the Germania crew, and hand vertical again, just saying both crews stay apart. They're both straying to the middle. You can see the Cambridge oars just in front of the umpire's launch there. Cambridge warning and steering away there now too.
And here we go, really close race.
Oh, it's a cracker.
It's hard to tell from the angle who's ahead here. Both crews rowing very well, actually. And after the disappointment of the steering in the beginning, nobody's paid a penalty for that, and they're still really in touch with each other.
We can see from the marker there, the number 2 went up first, which suggests that the Germania crew has their nose in front here. The Cambridge crew composed of winning blues from the 2023 boat race. In fact, Cambridge took a clean sweep, I believe, across all of the races against those other university people. Right now, they're neck and neck with the crew from Germania.
Yeah, and this is the point where you just have to trust the process, don't you? You just need to keep working and wait for the moment when you can decide to try and win. But still here, as they come past the Remington Club, crews are pretty level. Both crews rowing really pretty well, and it's going to be wondering who's done the most work to get to this point.
Well, if you want to know how to move a Coxless 4, you could do worse than watching these two crews. Beautiful movement from both crews, really, really well matched. So now, what's going on in the heads here? Because they are well through into the final kind of quarter of the race now. So there's not a lot of track left. Somebody's got to make a decisive move. Germania look like their nose is still slightly in front, but it's really, really close.
It really is. I mean, it's difficult to know. Sometimes you can be in this position and know you've got something ready, and you're ready, just waiting for the moment. But if you really are on the edge, you are just wondering who's going to be. I mean, fundamentally, who's going to blow first? Paul
Berger there at bow making the calls in the Germania crew. You can see the strain showing on their faces. Now, this may be where there's an advantage as Kenneth Carrow in the 2-seat looks across. I think Cambridge have started to make a move. At the stroke seat of Cambridge is Ollie Parris, super experienced, 4 appearances at Henley. He won here at in 2018 in the legendary St. Paul's crew, and Cambridge are making a move here. Look at that push, look at that rhythm. It looks to me like they've got a seat or two.
They've got half a length really quite quickly there. It doesn't look like they've done anything perceptible from the outside differently. Just maybe 5% more power, but kept the efficiency moving. Or perhaps German crews just lost a bit of boat speed.
Yeah, Cambridge been warning here. Sorry, Adrian, just looking at John Hedger again, the umpire pushing the Cambridge crew across, keeping them apart. Germania is quite close to the centre. He might be warning them again, but Cambridge is steering. Come back again. This is danger zone for Cambridge. They risk a disqualification.
Now Germania are all over the place. Germania being worn now behind. This could really upset their rhythm. Cambridge now, and you would really do an effort now, wouldn't you, to do something?
Yeah, they've got to push.
Steering.
Exactly. Germania are in Cambridge's lane. That's not a good place for them to be. And if they were to impede Cambridge, they would risk disqualification. Cambridge taking advantage here, and this is where the experienced Blues, they are used to tussling. They are used to clashing from the boat race. And Brett Taylor, Tom Lynch, Luca Ferraro, and Ollie Parrish. Ferraro and Parrish in the stern of the Cambridge crew rower pair. Really bad steering here. God, this is really difficult. The Germania crew must be kind of falling apart a little bit in their power.
Yeah, I mean, they're not losing contact. They're still, even with all that commotion, they've managed to keep on top of it. But here, Cambridge do seem to be, well, Germania here on their way back.
So Cambridge, the light blues, the winning blues from the 2023 boat race, showing their experience and cohesion over Germania, who looked super solid through the middle, but when it came to the accelerator really needing to go down to the floor, Germania weren't quite able to hold their form. Cambridge, well, crossed the line first off, so very, very evenly matched all the way through the middle.
And you can see there, at that point where Cambridge somehow got that extra half a length, just the pressure that put on the German crew, and then the steering problems happened, and that was the decisive moment that Cambridge took control of the race and put the German crew under pressure. Amazing racing by both crews.
Well, Germania, that was a really tough day at the office there. They really had a good control of the race in the first 2/3, as you said, Adrian. And Cambridge University take the win in the visitors.